What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Meech on Movies, and I'm back with another review for you. Today I'm reviewing Alien Romulus. Now, gotta be honest, I wasn't a huge fan of the Alien franchise. I saw the very first Alien movie I ever saw was Alien Resurrection, and I know people feel like that's the weakest one out of all of them, but I wasn't born when Alien came out, so I never caught on to it. Never saw Aliens, never saw Alien 3, and the only familiarity I had was Alien Resurrection and Alien vs. Predator, and Alien vs. Predator Requiem. So when this new Alien movie was announced, I did my research on it, and I was like, all right, that might be interesting to me, check it out. And I gotta say, I wasn't disappointed. Dope movie, dope isolated story. So it takes place in between Alien and Aliens. So it's right there in the middle of part 1 and part 2. It's its own standalone story. It's kind of like an offshoot. And I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself watching this movie. It has frightening moments. If you aren't familiar with the source material, then it's going to be a lot of things in this movie that you don't understand, because I wasn't really familiar with the source material that much, but I did understand the general premise. It takes place, it's about this younger crew who has a plan to get away from this planet that they're on, and they want to use this abandoned ship in order to reach their destination. And turns out that there's something wrong with this particular ship that they want to use, and there you have your plot. The characters, for the most part, I did feel like they were making decisions that a frightened person in that situation would be making. So, gotta give them credit there. The writing was strong, the set pieces were dope. It did feel like it took place, it did feel like it was made around the same time as the first and second movie. It did fit in between there as far as it being that time period, because it was definitely shot as if it was an older movie. So they get cool points for that. The special effects were dope for what they were. As always, the creatures, the aliens, the xenomorphs, they were frightening. It was definitely, I wasn't bored watching this movie. I was definitely interested in the story from start to finish. And to be honest, I did watch other people's reviews on this film before I watched it. And I do agree with some reviews that there are points in this film where you think that it's over with and then it continues. So this movie was it was kind of long, and there were parts where you were like, okay, I'm thinking this movie about to be over with, but it keeps going. So that might take you out of it a little bit. I would definitely recommend this movie. And as far as watching it in sequence, in between, like watching Alien, then watching this, then watching Aliens, I don't really think you need to do that. But there are a lot of callbacks and a lot of Easter eggs sprinkled in for those who are fans of the lore and fans of this franchise. You're going to definitely notice some things, because I noticed some things. But again, I enjoyed this movie. I would recommend it, and if they decide to go further with this particular story to connect it to the rest of the franchise, I'd be here for it. It was shot well, directed well, acted well. The story was dope. Really enjoyed this movie. If I had to give it a scale out of 1 to 5, I'd probably give it 3.5. I have my issues with it, the length, and like I said, there were points where I thought the movie was over with and it wasn't. So those would be my only 2 gripes. As far as where I would rank this movie in between the other ones, I would have to, I've never seen Alien or Aliens or Alien 3. Like I said, I got introduced to this franchise with Alien Resurrection. So I can't really place this movie in its order. as far as best to worst or whatever. I can't really rank it like that because I would have to watch the rest of them. But I would put it above Prometheus, and I would put it above Alien Covenant, because that's based off the fact that I don't even remember anything that happened in those movies, and I saw both of those movies. Yeah, I would definitely put it higher than Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator Requiem, definitely. And yeah, I actually would put it above Alien Resurrection as well. So I can understand why people rank this movie where they rank, because as I said, I watched other reviews and they rank this movie at a certain place in this list of this franchise, and I understand why. So again, if they decide to take this movie, well, take this particular story further, I'm definitely here for it. And you can catch me on, I would recommend it if you're a fan of the Alien franchise. This is something that you should definitely check out. And if you're not a fan of this franchise, it's still a dope movie to watch, just for the frightening moments, you know, the jump scares, things of that nature. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. 3.5 out of 5. Check back here for more reviews. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Out.